探してる限られた時誇れるように世界は何かわからぬままいらないものばかり探してる
Eh? Oh. Where is it? Eh? There. There we go. Hello. How's everyone doing? How are you all doing today? My name is Soren. Sorencaster. Why did I say that like a me? Why? My name is Soren. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm becoming him? No! I don't have that much stamina for that many kids. My name is Soren. Sorencaster. Still working on the 4th. Jesus. I hope everyone's okay. I got metal in my mouth. Is it metal? Yeah, it's metal. I got a feeling. Several, actually. Yo, I know this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy casually walking up into my stream and being like, he knows me. He does know me. We know each other very well. Got that guy out. I got metal ones. In the back. Silver. I got the silver. I got that there silver for my molars. But for my front teeth, I got the white. Which is really weird, because now I look at myself in the mirror, I'm just like... That's... new. Anyway. This is Everything is Crab. I played this a little bit during the Nintendo Direct. And we're gonna play more of it. Oh boy. I feel like I should explain how this works, but we'll get there. Looks cute. Crab-like, rogue crab-like. A little bit. I mean, yeah, basically. It's, I mean, you'll get the gist of it. Hold on. I need to remember how to play. Right now, we're, a slime. We got nothing really going on for us, but that will change soon. Anyway, but yeah, no, I got some, work done on my mouth. What do I want right now? Oh wait, there's new stuff. Oh, I need to unlock that first. Okay. We are looking for alphas right now. The monster mode of Spore, but pixels are in our land. The only fun part of Spore. Yo, wait, I had the exact same thought when I was shown this game. Because I was just like, okay, it's another like. It's not a survivor-like. It's not really. I guess you could see it that way. But I thought it was one of those, and then, like, you know, I realized, oh shit, it's Spore. Mushrooms, huh? I want saliva. Feel like we are becoming dog this time. There's another game out that is described that way. You don't remember the title? If you ever remember, let me know, because I was a Spore kid growing up. That's not weird to say. That it's not that weird to say, because it is literally like, I don't know, like burrow. Try it. In my mind, it sounded weird to say, but no, Spore. Spore is how I remember finding out about, like, Ow. Spore is how I remember finding out about YouTube. It's been out for that long. Or it came out way back when, and that's really weird to me. It's my burrow you're in. Right now, we're kind of just staying in the same area, you know? Like, nothing really... I want a tail. Kind of want a tail. We are going for dog. We are basically becoming a dog. We also need to adapt to the cold, otherwise we will probably starve, because I need to get out of this one area. How's everyone else doing today, though? Anyone going to that there anime expo? And/or other things? I know TennoCon is also happening, and gonna be real, I've never been, so I don't know, like, what to expect from a TennoCon. I'm excited, though. It's my first one. Or my first one, you know, seeing... Ow. No! Dizzy, but we vibing. Donnie, I hope you're alright, by the way. Please rest up if you can. What? Hibernation. Okay. Lick wounds? Overwhelm. They added so much. Finn? Double stats from... Oh. You're punching good, just chilling. Hey! I hope you rest up as well. Rastacha? Hello, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. I hope I said that right. For the Tenno! How was the Warframe stream? Ah! Oh, wait! No, yeah, wait! Why am I saying, like, you're new? We've met. What am I doing? I'm sorry. Pretty good when it let you play. It kept booting. Eh? Is it still having bug issues after the last update? All good. I'm sorry. I haven't been streaming so like a lot lately, so like I don't know. I feel I feel like I haven't I'm not remembering things like I used to. What? Oh, specializations. This has been a thing for months. You don't know why. Gonna contact support tonight. Hey, okay. Also, Darius DJ, thank you for the stretch, and the follow, by the way. Nice to meet you all. Hi. I hope you get that figured out, though. Like, that is a game, like, as someone who was also having, not quite connection problems, so much as computer turning off problems, Warframe is one of those games that you really hope, you know, you can play reliably, considering all the farming you gotta do. Why'd I do that? Wait, that's actually perfect. Ow. I was actually considering playing some Warframe today, but maybe next time. For real. I hope it gets figured out. Especially with TennoCon happening soon, right? It's like, we were actually just talking about Warframe, so... this works out. Oh, God. I need to find shade. At least now. That's not the thing I wanted. Oh, God. Oh, shit. This runs over. Most of the time, it's giving you, like, a host migration error and pulling you into a lobby by yourself for some reason. Huh. Like, that is a very strange error to be having. I'm trying to think of what it could even be. You know, I kind of want to get notes. Let's fight some alphas. Sorry. Wait, didn't it do that to us when we were trying to fight yeah, when we were trying to, like, have a fight in our dojo. I remember this. Hope stream has been good. It just started. Quite literally, like, just now. Well, okay, 17 minutes ago, but you know what I mean. Dude, I don't know what I want. It's got a tail. But yeah, it just started. Like, so we're honestly just vibing. Yeah, I hope it gets resolved soon. Also, sorry, if you need to take a break after your own stream, by all means. Like, thank you guys for the raid. Like, I appreciate it so much. But also feel free to rest and relax if need be. Gonna try and figure this out. Yeah, by all, yeah, no, seriously, like, that would be infuriating to deal with. I'm glad that you managed to stream though. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Prehensile tail, I will take that. I wanted to play this game because it was kind of, you know, I do like Warframe, but I feel like there's always a limit to what I can do on there, at least on stream, you know? So, at least for me, it's really hard to talk while playing that game sometimes. Or it's too easy to talk is more of the issue. I end up just talking, not really thinking about what I'm saying, and I just end up, you know, not playing the game. It's like run around the orbiter time, you know? Ow. Fuck. HP. Dude, turn brain off, but brain still go at the same time. That's been a thing I've been trying to figure out about myself for my streams lately. It's not really hey, Soren, just do what you want sort of situation. I guess it is in the long run. But it's like whining. I guess we're being a whiner today. You're also getting big cheeks. Yeah, my problem lately has been I do like playing narrative games, but it's kind of hard for me to talk while doing that, you know? Which I feel like experiencing a game for the first time is honestly kind of fun, right? But I'm also someone who likes to, like, you know, chat. There we go. Whining so much. Gotcha. Yeah. Give me fur. Give me fur. I like to hang out. I like to talk. Sometimes I don't have much to talk about, but you know, that's whatever. That's fine. I like this game too, real fast. I like this game because as you level up and get more traits, your little blobby guy changes very slowly. Like, he has fur now. But yeah, that's kind of my issue lately is, I do like playing... Why'd I eat that? It just said lethal! Jukes. Okay. Ow. Wait, you're charmed? You're charmed? You're on my side? That's great. Fight for me. Buddy, where are you going? Ah. Like, I'm really happy with the games I've played on stream, but I'm also really bad at actually playing them, you know? Hoarding. Yes. It's like Chow Garden, but I'm the Chow. Exactly. Look at me. I want to eat you. Please. Please. Thank you. The dog eat dog world. There we go. Let's protect the egg. This egg must hatch. Stop hitting my egg! Fuck! Oh, whoops, you changed over. You joined my side, but it was too late. But yeah, I don't know. It's playing something. It's weird. Like, I really like the narrative games I played on stream, but to some degree, I'm not someone who likes to like talk about a game while I'm playing it. You know. Oh. I like to like. If I'm playing the game for someone else, then I'm just like, I need this game to like, you know, kind of do its own thing, right? I like a game that can speak for itself without me having to like interpret or like in all honesty, like I'm also not really a guy who can. Yeah, let's get that. I'm also not really a guy who likes to criticize something while I'm playing it, right? I don't think I, as a person, really add much to the games I play. Right? Just... Nope. Eek! No, my guy. No. Like wounds. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's probably better. This will let me heal. Okay, I don't think we're fighting this guy. I think we just gotta wait it out. Ugh. It's like Chow Garden, but I'm the Chow can probably also apply to, like, VTubers in general. Is that not the Nintendog, like, argument? I've honestly considered doing that for a stream. Like, I'm the alpha now. Anyway. What was I saying? Continue to be the alpha. But you are way weaker now that you're not a boss. Oh no, you just have the HP that we left you with. I see. That's new. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why I've been playing the games I've been playing. Dragon's Dogma 2 is kind of like a weird in-between where I do like... What the... What was that? Thank you. Thank you for this boon. Wait. I was gonna kill you. Heck. Yeah, we can protect this egg now, I think. Right? Oh god, we're not protecting this goddamn egg. Come on. Thank you. I don't really want any of these. Outlier. Nocturnal, fine. All my allies are dead. I killed most of them. Come on, hatch already. Oh, shit. Okay, welcome into the world. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Oh, small creatures. Wait, stop pushing me. You're gonna kill me. What's been going on lately? I want to get big. No. Try again. Getting double. That would have been nice. Ugh. I want to be an alpha hunter. Anime Expo is happening soon. Or is already happening. I actually never remember. I don't know what to make of it. It looks fun. I haven't been to like Anime Expo in a long time. That used to be like the one anime convention I would make it to, which is really weird considering it's like one of the bigger ones. But that was my life. Maybe I just need to be faster. It sure is happening soon. It's usually what I associate with, like, big updates in, you know, the scenes that I am in. Am I doing anything fun for the 4th? Not really. My family doesn't really do... Well, like, we watch the fireworks, but we're not really like 4th watching people, like 4th celebrating, I guess. Like, it's a fun thing to get involved with, but it's not really like, you know, not really our scene. If anything, what's the opposite of not, of like celebrating? Because we're not actually going anywhere for it. We're just like, we are just, what is it? We are staying in because we don't want to deal with the crowds. Okay, physical. Stronger. What about you guys? Anything on the plate for the 4th? Any fun, interesting plans? You! We have to survive in the winter. We need to store food. I know my sister really wanted to go to a mall, which, you know, it's in the blood, I guess. But yeah, going to the mall for holidays is always rough. It's always crowded, like way more crowded than you would expect. I remember last time we went to a mall during the holidays, my sister wanted to go to like a new cafe that had opened up. But it was like I don't really like the not really a big fan of the nocturnal one. But yeah, like there's a cafe that my sister wanted to visit. But it was pretty packed at the time. But she insisted and my mom ended up waiting like 4 hours in line with her. Oh my god. Yeah, it was kind of rough. You're going up north, it's on a weekend for once to see family, but that's the celebration, just time off. Honestly, valid. Like, honestly, that is perfectly fine, right? I'll lick it. Like, the mall closest to us, or I guess the mall we go to the most, right, is how do I put this? It's one of the it's a trendy mall, right? Like, why can't I just do that? Why can't I just charm you? Because I feel like there are two type of malls, right? There are malls that are trendy, and there are malls that are like practical. And you can always tell the difference between the two if the mall itself has like a produce, like a place where you can buy groceries. Drowning. Is this game loud, by the way? There's like 3 types: practical malls, normal people malls, and FU money malls. Like, audio is good? Okay. I guess, like, what would the mall near us be? I guess the one near us would be an FU money mall. It is a very trendy, expensive place to go. I don't know why we go. I need more food. Dude, we need legs. Sorry, bird, you die for the greater purpose. Serving me. But yeah, like, I like going to malls. You guys know this about me. But I honestly do like a mall that is, like, not a bunch of, like... What is it? Like... I appreciate a mall that's more than just a bunch of jewelry stores, you know? Because the amount of bouncers at this mall are, like... It's crazy. And I'm just really adding to it. Your local mall has barely any jewelry stores now. That sounds preferable, though. I'm into that. So we have more eyes now. Also a full level. I'm very judgy about my malls. Live in a pretty nerdy town. It's good though. It's really good. Again, I mentioned this last time. It was really nice to, like, not that I think my city, the city I live in is like a weird conservative bubble. But, going to the city next over, really nice to see, like, a bunch of, like, support for Pride. Like, it's something else to just, you know, feel like, oh god, okay, my pocket of the internet is not just a pocket on the internet, it is like, there are people out here who, like, actually have those beliefs and aren't afraid to, like, talk about them in public. Be bigger. Yeah, it's nice seeing in person. Yeah. Oh my god. Who died here? I go back and forth on whether or not I like small or big malls. You know? Because I feel like there is a sort of appeal to going to a mall that's like takes forever to walk around. But also, like, I feel like a smaller mall that's, like, a bit more, like, again, like less. I've had skip this entire time. I've not been skipping. Whoops. But yeah, I don't know. There's kind of like an appeal for me when it comes to a smaller mall. Something that's a bit more humble. Something that lets me just, you know, relax. I like it. Okay, a good outdoor mall also really nice. Love me a good outdoor mall. Ow. Oh, fuck. Oh god. I want to go to more malls out of town, but without family. Dude, like, going on a vacation without family is so nice. I went to the city. I literally just mentioned this. Why am I saying it? Fuck. Let's try again. I went to the city, like the next city over. And, I'm always like, you know, I go with my dad, and I appreciate my dad, but he's also someone who's like very like, if he's not into something, he's very obvious about it, you know? But, so, I don't know, I tried my best to not, like, really let him affect me this time. Like, not that he's trying on purpose to make me feel bad, but it's just like, you know, it's very obvious when he's not into something. So I'm just like, hey, man, look. I am just gonna enjoy. I'm just gonna enjoy everything here to offer without, like, looking at you and seeing how, like, upset you are about being here. I guess I should mention, it's not about, he was not angry about Pride. I should mention that. He was, simply just, you know, not having a good time at, like, the mall we were visiting. And it's like, I keep thinking about, like, whenever my family would go to Disney, right? Become smaller. And just how much more fun I had when I was just exploring by myself. You know? And, I won't lie, I kind of want to go back at this point to see, you know, completely by myself to see if I'd have way more fun. Because, dude, smaller. It's always good to be worried about others, right? It's always good to, like, have that. But it's also nice to, like, just be able to, like, enjoy yourself sometimes and not feel, like, selfish for doing so. Fine. We need to get faster. God, we're so tiny. You want to travel again so bad? If you are ever in the area, Micaiah, let me know. We will go to this nothing mall that I've lived next to. Not the jewelry one. The strip mall. That's the only place around here worth going to. Don't walk. Don't walk. Fish. Nice. You could outrange me, huh? Nice! Increased by my feeding speed. Leech attacks don't make the target aggressive. Feeding speed. Now we gotta increase our feeding speed. Let's see. What else has been going? I've been getting very nostalgic for, like, what is it? Is there a movie you guys, like, don't even really like that much, but it's, like, so very ingrained in your memory as, like, a good time that it's, like, just forever there? Come on, come on. I feel like for me it's Big Hero 6. Where it's like I don't really quite remember if I like that movie that much. But it's in such a very particular, like, space in my brain that I have kind of a big fondness for it, aesthetically. Literally any Barbie movie, you're right, I'm sorry, how could I forget? He's slithery. What do I look like? I'm like that for Big Hero 6. The Barbie Diaries set your expectations too high. That's what high school is. What are you talking about? Is that the one I'm thinking about? That is the one, right? Oh, Yeah. That's how high school works. Nice. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That and Barbie Princess Charm School, no cute uniforms. Dude, was there ever, like, a school uniform that someone liked? I feel like all the ones I've been around were just, like, very... whatever. It's like that white color and, like, that's kind of it. It's like a, like... I don't know. Your disappointment in graduating high school and not a single boy made you bracelet out of a broken guitar string. The dream. I guess I get very, like, nostalgic for, like... This doesn't count as something I didn't like, because I did really like Kim Possible. It just always bums me out to know that, like... That's, like, what, 2 decades ago at this point? No journal that help you manifest your dreams? Man... I'm just getting bummed. Wait, I can swim now. Nice. What else? Hungry boy. I need to eat. Me all this delicious food. Also, we are in ads. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. Oh, we're okay. Okay, nice. Ow, ow, ow. Oh god. Okay. Oh god, please. Okay. Oh god. Okay. So fast. I'm faster. My speed is actually superior. It's actually happening. Ow. I need to make that an emote. I don't know how you'd make that an emote. I need to make it happen though. My prey value. Way better. You know, I used to feel always a little awkward going to the dentist, right? Like it always felt like I had it always felt to me like I had failed maintaining teeth, right? But when I went today, I was just like, oh, wait. Right, like this is I've done this. I played Cyberpunk. This is like the video game I play. And it was like very silly. But I won't lie that it was like the one thing that was keeping me sane during that entire time. Because I get like a little nervous whenever I'm like being worked on in that fashion, right? Like glad I'm being taken care of. Yeah. Like, it was nice. It feels less bad when you realize that you're basically getting real life upgrades. Kind of like what we're doing right now. Everything hurts. Because I won't lie, I did feel like I was like, you know, like getting stronger. Like, oh, I have upgraded my bite ability. Not that I'm gonna, like, not that I don't know. It was silly, but it did feel good. They're not real. Teeth upgrades. Yeah. It was nice. Like, I've never really thought about it that way. Ow, ow. Like, if that's what it takes to feel like I'm actually... Omega, welcome in! Hello! How was your stream? How was the retro? I never know what that actually means. No, wait, no, you were playing, Resident Evil, right? Were you? You were, right? More Resident Evil. I forgot Chris. I thought I could, like, get guys out of burrows. We'd let Chris die in prison in your defense? Go on. So did Jill. I watched a very interesting video about Jill recently. And it is very fascinating to really, like, look into. It's fine. You're just changing the timeline. Now, like, Jill is the protagonist of the franchise. It would have been funny if they played the mansion explosion cutscene they had in the remake. We did go back and save him, but Bear became zombie food. Oh man, now my favorite game in the franchise can't happen. If you put a gun to my head and ask me which of the Resident Evil games I've played so far is my favorite, I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'd say. Like, gun to my head. Just, hey, which is your favorite Resident Evil? Like, it would probably actually be Outbreak if I'm being perfectly honest. To say Outbreak, it's okay, really? Another for Outbreak? Outbreak's fun! I feel like Outbreak is fun because it gets across all the parts of Resident Evil for me. That I've played so far, at least. And it's the one that I can play the most with other people. You don't have no idea about you have no idea about Outbreak, but everyone's hyping it up. It's a classic Resident Evil, but multiplayer, which I think is really fun. Like, and it was kind of before, you know, like, what was it? Like, Left 4 Dead? Which is really fascinating. Oh boy. Impressive that there's a multiplayer Resident Evil. Yeah. It's fun. I would say everyone should give it a shot. All big meat. Oh yeah, if anyone needs to, like, get some rest after the raid, by all means. I hope you have a good rest of your day. No reason to stay here if you don't need to be. I appreciate it if you stay, but no worries. If you choose to, that is a-okay. Fuck are you? You guys even see my character anymore? Yeah, I watched a really interesting video about a video called the Jill fandom, which is very interesting. Is it in the playlist? You know it is. But yeah, it's like a very interesting, like, I guess I shouldn't spoil it if you're gonna get to it. What the fuck? I'm dying! I thought I had that one. Okay. What's her character looking like? Physical ability. Wow, we got some good stats here, actually. I guess we go for a mix. Here, let's burrow. Why not? I guess the main point of the video is like, hey, there was a point where Jill was like the poster girl for the franchise. And then a lot of little things happened that made that a bit more complicated. Like, but it wasn't off the gate. It was like fresh out, like, it wasn't fresh, like, that was not like a thing that happened like immediately. It took a while. And it's like very interesting to see like, oh, fuck, I died. Okay, I gotta remember to skip. Skip, get bigger. Skip, get bigger. There's a part in the video where, like, in order to get across how, like, powerful Jill is in the context of Resident Evil, they put her on a, like, on a, it was a scale. It's a Billy to Leon scale, and I found that, Billy? Yeah, no, Steve. Was it Steve? It was Steve. Steve to Leon. I was just like, fuck. Father! Dude, he's gonna be like the sad boy of like Resident Evil. He's gonna be like the new sad boy. Gonna be like the character everyone feels bad for. It's gonna happen. You're gonna see so many Steve like fan cams. I'm so excited to see what happens. A whole new generation of Steve fangirls. 3 seconds after ambushing. Got it. So I gotta go into burrows. bigger. Why am I trying to get bigger again? What's going on? Why? Oh, rarity of evolutions, the bigger I am. Got it. Wait, I can skip, right? I can't skip. Fuck. Is it weird that you're also excited for Veronica Discourse? Like you're excited for it? What do you mean? Like you're waiting for it? You're expecting it? What do you think? What discourse do you think is going to happen? Am I gonna finally find out who Wesker is? Eating speed? Pretty good. There's a certain character you're hoping they're gonna write to be a terrible person. Unfortunately, she's a woman. Oh, man. Sorry, that sounds so bad out of context. I was just gonna ask prior to you saying that if that was gonna be if it was like an Edelgard situation, and I was fucking right. Oh man, he's a woman. You're here, I promise I'm not misogynist. I'm also scared of, like, discourse. Come on! You want her to have more screen time. You need to see her be evil. How many evil women are in Resident Evil? I feel like I've seen more evil female characters than I have male in the games I've played. I feel like... Alright, we don't have any social, that's fine, but we have physical, and... God, I want them to make me one or the other so I can actually, like, specialize, but that doesn't seem to be, like, the case. Like main antagonist evil? I guess just in general. How many name women? Just name the women in Resident Evil, I guess. Let's say main villain or second main villain. Like, if they are the right-hand woman, then that is big enough. We're not gonna let that one go by. I like, I'm never gonna let the term she-wesker like escape me. That is just way too funny. A she-wesker. Barry, come on. I know you don't like the guy for a lot of reasons, a lot of valid reasons, but come on. It's really funny to me. That's always, like, whenever you refer to something as like a character or like a creature that is female and you just add she to it, it's just, it just becomes funnier to me. I don't know why. It's like, it's just silly. Let's go in the let's go in the water right after I lick this ice. What am I doing? Ability physical. The ones you remember at the top of your head as main villains are Alexia Ashford, Alex Wesker, Mother Miranda. Okay, okay. A good amount. A good amount. Binda? Bindi. Okay, that's... I guess that's more of a name. I should be able to swim. Why can I not swim? Let's see. Oh, fuck. Get me out. Get me out. Yeah, Resident Evil is just... It's weird getting into a franchise once, like... It's like, you know... Not complete, but, you know, like, more so been through it, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's had its, like, weird, like, period of we don't know what we are, or we're trying to figure out, double down on what we are, and then doubling down, but then, like, doubling down on horror, but then, like, kind of realizing, wait, no, we're more than this, you know? Like, we are the sum of our parts. We are, like, everything that came before. We are Resident Evil 7, but we are also Resident Evil 4. And also Resident Evil 6. You know? And I like it when a franchise can, like, do that. Resident Evil's a lot like Sonic the Hedgehog. I refuse to elaborate on that. You don't think of any of the bosses in 7 as actual villains, but the wife is the one, you guess? That's fair. Dude, my brother is so into the DLC for 7. Like, he saw like who you play as and like how like that story goes. And if you know, I feel like I'm like creating such a very weird vibe for my brother. But he likes kind of like melee focused heroes and like characters like complete nobodies getting like being treated as like legendary. So like that was really funny. Am I trying to get big this round? Yeah. It's so good. So like it's like that combined with him finding out who Hunk was really hilarious. I'm just like, what the fuck? Because someone he watches is playing through all the Resident Evil games, or like a lot of them. No, I think all of them. What are my stats again? Is this the run where I? No, it's not. So it's just really funny to be like, I know these guys. Oh yeah, me and Chris go way back. Because we've never really been like Resident Evil people, but it's really funny like seeing us kind of both fall into it at the same time, you know? It's like for no real reason. Well, I guess the new games would help. But we did it independently of each other, you know? It's like so like seeing him be like, dude, who's this Hunk guy? He's like my favorite character now. And I'm just like, yeah. Mr. Death. The Grim... Despite never having played a game with him in it. Well, I played Outbreak. I guess he's kind of in there. Me pointing your gun at my head to play Resident Evil 5 with you. Thank you so much. That changed my life. Can you imagine if he got into Resident Evil but I didn't, and I'd just be hearing about like, yeah, they call him Mr. like Mr. Death or the Grim Reaper, and I'm just like, who the fuck? I've never heard of this guy before. Who is this guy? You telling me about Hunk on a random Monday morning, and then it being relevant like months later. Man. Oh, I need to eat food. I feel like we were talking about Resident Evil and like Metal Gear on your stream the other day, Micaiah. And I feel like I thought about it for like a little bit longer, and I was just like, Metal Gear feels like if they're like every villain. Well, I guess it's kind of the same way as in like Resident Evil, but I feel like Metal Gear makes me feel like every villain in that game might as well be a variant of Wesker, which I suppose is not like too different. Bipedal. Interesting. We should play this Metal Gear. It's interesting. It's interesting for a lot of reasons, let's say. Wait, how does this work? Oh, what was my first interaction with Metal Gear? Right, I played 4. I was weird. I played 4 as my first Resident Evil, fucking Metal Gear, and it was about as made about as much sense as you would expect it to. Because 4 was quote unquote the end of the franchise, and then they kept making more, and that worked well. Am I trying to get bigger this round? That's a randomized. No. No, I could. You remember having 4 on the PS3? No idea what happened to it, though? Oh, man. 4 is such a weird one. Like, how do I even talk about Metal Gear? What's the funniest ways I can talk about Metal Gear without, like, spoiling anything? there's a character, there's a relationship between two characters that might as well be what would happen if like Steve got with Claire. Like it's quite literally like might as well. Oh no, it's if Steve got with Jill. That's the more apt like relationship there, which is very weird to like think that I understand what that means now. You have a vague memory watching your mom play and she just kept sneaking in circles. No, that's how you play that game. Let's see. Metal Gear is like it's like way more gay but also way more homophobic. Like at the same time. There's a character in that franchise that is like Leon in reverse. Trying to make sense of that. I don't even know if that makes sense. What other weird things happen there? What are other Metal Gearisms? I remember getting very upset because a friend of mine, a different friend, was like, there's a, you know, you have your main character, Solid Snake, and then you have various villains. Like, and I remember, let's say one of these villains is very, like, reminiscent of Snake. Like, they might as well be Snake. But, like, you know, it's Big Boss. It's Big Boss. What am I trying to... We know who Big Boss is. Anyway, I remember, like... And Big Boss! Let's get this straight. Big Boss is a tragic hero turned villain. There's no getting around that. Dude is straight up, like, responsible for most of the horrible things set into motion. He's sympathetic, but he is not, like, absolved of what he has done. You know, it's like... I remember like very much like getting into arguments with this person because they're just like, whereas Snake is like a kind of a tragic, like he's a flawed character who's like learning how to become a better person like over the course of the thing, right? But I remember having such a long, like, the big, I guess, argument about like how like Snake is like less cool than, you know, Big Boss, because what was it? Because Snake hits on women, whereas Big Boss still believes in Santa Claus. And I'm just like, I don't know. It was like you saw he believed in Santa Claus when he was young and naive, and now he is like sending people to their death based off of lore plot, and I don't know it. I remember it was like, it's funny looking back on it, right? It's funny to look back on like the silly fights you have. But no, man, like I it's not necessarily I am mad at someone thinking Big Boss is a good guy. It's more so just like not really taking into consideration what these characters are in the long run of things, right? It's like, I don't know. Ooh, wait, this is new. Animals damaged by spur become tracked. Like who you like, right? Like, but don't go out of your way to try to like absolve them for what they've done or like make them worse for things they haven't, right? Like, I don't know. If you like a character, like them for what they are. A villain or hero. I was watching more Deltarune, and if you are here for Deltarune content, I'm so sorry, but or if you're not here for Deltarune content, I'm sorry, I need to talk about this. I think in hindsight, I really do like Flowery. I think Flowery might be one of my favorite characters right now. Because I feel like it's now, like, after kind of watching it again and realizing, like, how he talks to Ralsei, that I'm just like, oh, man. Wait. He's being antagonistic to him, but it's all in an effort for Ralsei to, like, actually take into consideration his own feelings about things. And I think that's such a cool, like way of getting across that he means well. He legitimately means well. And is trying to get, like, this guy who like does not care about himself to like actually start. I don't know. It was cool. Again, sorry. Deltarune's on the mind. I need to talk about it. I'm a sucker for characters like that, right? Like people who are just like, I'm antagonizing you because I want you to realize something about yourself. And I feel like Gersten was basically the exact same way. Well, not the exact same way. There's difference there, obviously, but you know, like kind of a very similar, like, I'm doing this so you can like understand what's actually like what you need. I don't know. Ugh. It was the scene with the voice clips. And that was the part that I'm just like, oh shit, that's what he's doing here. He's not doing this to be I mean, he's kind of an asshole about it. But, you know, he's doing it to prove a point. And I'm just like, oh man, wait. Oh man. I don't know. It's also, you know, it's also kind of nice and like he is a kind of a jerk about it, but like looking back and being like, okay, he's a jerk, but he's being funny about it. Kinda. I feel like I need to go back and like actually see. You know, it's all Undertale, like, or Deltarune, like, he's not gonna like do something super horrible to like destroy his self-image. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what power that man has. All right, Crabkin. Oh. I can tank you. I can tank you. Especially when I dodge. Oh, you're easy. Oh, you're so easy. Ow. Yeah, that's just kind of been on my mind lately. Oh. going. What? Wait. Okay. What are you eating? Who cares? Let's see. I really like looking more into like Deltarune stuff. I don't go out of my way to be like, I need to know every bit of like lore and whatever's happened in the game to feel like, you know, to feel like I got what I needed, because I feel like the fun of Deltarune or any game really is to kind of like experience it by yourself and kind of come to your own like conclusions. Because again, like lore is fun, but if the theme doesn't reach you to begin with, I feel like it's like, you know, like you kind of lose your like the chance for it to leave an impact on you by itself, right? But, you know, I still do like to see what other people say about it and, like, the theories. Like, obviously, if the theories don't end up being real, or if are just, like, you know, it's not that bad, right? It's like, it was, the experience was having that theory to begin with. So I don't put that much stock into any of them. Just, you know, enjoy, right? It's fun to discuss with others, yeah. Like, whether or not something ends up happening, or if it went down how you thought it would, like, as long as you kind of have... It's a burrow. I don't want that. I mean, I'll upgrade it. Food progress. Video games. Fiction. Literally anything. I'm really excited for where Deltarune could go from here on out. Because the idea of it getting more and more, like... complicated is really fun to imagine. Well... I feel like my computer did away with it. Because I feel like the fun part that I really like about like games like this or stories like this is when you kind of have like a theory or like an observation and no one else has made that observation yet, right? Because I feel like my thing is I just have like a text that says Deltarune spoilers discussing Deltarune spoilers. Hold on, let me. Oh, wrong game. I still have this. Hold on. How long ago was that? I don't know. I'll just put it up here. Big yellow text. Let's change it to yellow. Okay. Because I had a theory, I had a thought, and it had to deal with a. I feel like is his name actually just Pizza Pants? Is that his name? Like how that situation went down. Because I feel like I'm kind of onto something, and I feel like everyone's just like, which one was the right pick? Who was the right person to have confront him during that, like, that one thing? And I feel like what people, you know, because the entire thing is like, he's being catfished, right? He's being catfished because Bratty is like, hey, this guy is kind of a, I want to cause harm to this guy, so I'm gonna have one of my friends pretend to, like, you know, be a hot girl and talk to him. So then, you know, now all of a sudden it is like a very interesting, like, kind of not really love triangle, right? And I feel like the thing that gets me is that I feel like, because, you know, the person who's pretending to be like the hot girl is not only Bratty's friend, but also like, what is it? Like one of his coworkers, one of Pizza Pants' coworkers. Is that his name? I feel like it isn't, but there's no other. It has to be. Anyway, the thing that like gets me is like, hey, wait a minute, it's Pizza Pants. Okay. Deltarune and Undertale always make me like second guess myself when it comes to like names. I'm just like, no way, that's not his name. But the thing about that, right, is like, is that not like the whole idea of, hey, is this like, what is it? Hold on. I need to think this through. It's ability or strength? Low physical, okay. thing about that, though, is like... Hey, man. Like... What was it? What am I... Taking on some... Like... Taking on the form of someone else in order to, like, get closer to them, but feeling weirdly guilty about doing that. Like... Is that not what we're doing through Chris as the soul? Right? So I see a lot of discussion, and there are people just being like, "Oh yeah, I got Bratty to like, you know, like reveal everything or like save him during the thing, and that made everything better, and nothing actually went wrong other than the fact that the dude feels a little bit bad because they're like now Bratty and Pizza Pants are closer. Just like that's literally what's happening with like Kristen or like the Susie Chris Noel thing right now with us as like the fourth party. And I'm like going insane because I feel like no one's mentioned it when that's like such a very like it's like I don't know. It's like right there. Just do anything? No, it's still one physical every time. Like, that's like the whole theme of chapter 5. Yeah, no, like literally. And I'm just like, am I? It's right there. It's literally right there, guys. And I'm sure someone's made the comparison. I just haven't seen it yet, right? That's like the thing about Deltarune that I really enjoy is the kind of weird relationship we have with it, right? Like, we as, you know, the player as the soul with Chris. Like, I know that we're kind of past the point where, like, what is it? Where, like, we are, like, you know, the whole meta plots of video games and stuff like that, we've seen a lot of them. But I do really like it when the player has, like, a relationship with a character. And I don't mean, like, a romantic, like, relationship. I just mean in general, like, how do we fit into this, like, because I feel like there was a point where I'm, you know, like... Wait, hold on. I feel like there was a point where, like, I was a little bit antagonistic with Chris. Ow. That's fine. But at some point that changed, and now me and them are, like... At least for the most part, I'm trying to be, like, on their side with things, you know? Can we try to be a snake? We should try to be a crab. What am I doing? Hold on. Increase the amount of points. Let's see. You feel like you fucked up during the festival after a certain point? What were you doing? What was your, like, method? Because I feel like at first I was like, oh, Noelle and Susie, you guys should do all this stuff together. And then, like, you know, I thought about it for a little bit longer, and I was just like, wait. I don't know if... I don't know. I don't think... There's an exclamation mark here, you know? It's like, you're I feel like I'm pushing something on you, Chris. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. None of these are really... well, I guess... I feel bad relying on Jaws, but I like Jaws. You're trying to let Susie know how their moments until you're like, oh, maybe Chris didn't want this, actually. Dude, that scene... I don't know, like... I feel like there are a lot of moments in that chapter that are very, like, nice until you really think about it from Chris's perspective. Like... And it's like the ending, right? Like, the ending for me kind of bums me out a lot. Because it's not like I don't get where Susie's coming from. But it does feel, you know... It is like... I don't know. Oh. And I think the coolest thing is that it doesn't telegraph any of that to you, right? It's like... It is sad, or it is a generally happy or bittersweet ending until you kind of look at it from, like, you know, Chris's perspective, and it's like, oh man, that's kind of rough. Video games, man. Fucking eating this egg. Eating that high quality meat. No. I need to be Crab. You're making it so hard to be Crab. Oh, fuck. As an ex-pianist, you're still not over realizing the soul took away Chris's joy of playing the piano in Chapter 4. It's like, oh god. You know, like, I got brainworms for Chapter 5 right now because, you know, we literally just had it. But dude, Chapter 4 are still pretty up there for me. Chapter 4 fucked you up. It's fucked. Like, it's genuinely, like, I'm kind of really like, you know, I obviously wanted more when it ended, but it's still kind of the perfect ending for me, you know? It's like, I don't know. What else? I want to be a crab. It's so hard to become a crab. Why won't you just let me be a crab? Raph, welcome in. Hello. There's a surprising lack of crab. I just want to be a crab. Fuck. Physical? We need health. I don't know. Dude, I just need anything right now. Just notice the taxi. Yeah, no worries. You're in chapter 4 again. Take your time. I needed to get it out there, you know? And I'm just like, I am dying inside. Crabs have shells? I mean, they do, but is it... Would you consider it a carapace? Nope, book it, regen. God, how are none of these crab things? But yeah, man, like, I like game. Game good. Give me too good. It always feels weird to have to be like, you know, like, we've joked about how, like, oh, I gotta stay alive for this game to come out, right? But, like, legitimately, like, I need to... I need to be alive for Deltarune ending, you know? Like, it's silly. Never die. The crabs burrow? Wait, that's a crab thing. Hold on. Fascinated with how there's only one ending. Like, God, let me. How do I word this? Like, to some degree, I'm like wondering, is that true, or is that meant to, like, is the entire idea of this game, like, literally challenging the impossible and trying to, like, get a better, like, a different ending, despite, you know, what has been said, right? Because that's... I really like the idea that we are also in that position now, right? Like, not only are the main characters being like, we don't know if there's another way of concluding this because the prophecy exists, but, like, you know, it's such a cool thing. Weird Route Chapter 5 is breaking the prophecy as far as you know. But, like, is there a way to do it without, like, you know, without all of this, right? Like, I feel like that is, like, currently the thing that, like, is on everyone's mind of, like, do we need to do that in order to, like, stop the horrible things from happening? And I find that so fascinating, because now we are in the exact same position, right? Like, Chapter 5 seems to be changing things, right? Or, like, Weird Route Chapter 5. But is it, like, in a good way? Or are we breaking the rules in order to get our happy ending? Or are we just breaking everything, right? And that's like, there's like a little dialogue you can have by inspecting something as Chris. And I find it really interesting because they like, they allude to it. It's like, I forget, I think it was one of those puzzles that you find at like the dentist's office or something. Or like, you know, like your doctor when you're a kid. And you see, like, I think Chris has like a thought of like, you could never solve this puzzle, but you could easily, you know, solve it if you broke it. But then you'd be breaking it, right? And is it worth it? And I find that like such a funny little dialogue to have that, like, you know, potentially means a lot more, right? You missed that? Like, that's the weird thing, is I don't necessarily believe you need to get everything in these games to, like, get the full picture. Like, I feel like you might as well, if you... that's like the equivalent of, I need to play all of the Yakuza, or I need to get all of the Yakuza finisher moves in order to understand the heart of Yakuza. No, like, obviously not. But, you know, like, the parts that are there are very interesting to look at. Like, the parts that could actually potentially be alluding to things. Like, they're not important at all, but they're very interesting. Like, they're interesting. Lore has to be... anything like that, I don't necessarily think they need to be, like, important to the plot. I think they should be interesting. And that's, like, the thing that always, like, gets me about that. Just, like... Deltarune is so interesting. When you look at it like that. Delicious flavor text. Yeah. Like, what does this mean for the greater thing? I don't know. Does it even mean anything? No. But it means something different once I finish it. Or once I, like, see the bigger picture. And I think that that is the thing that Undertale or Deltarune is going to be really cool. Because I feel like the character of Ralsei is going to be such an interesting dude. Interesting little guy. Once we, like... are like on the other side of things and understand where he's coming from, you know? Like, I remember, like, laughing out loud. Like, again, I don't really care much for, like, the greater lore, but I did find it really funny when, there's that part with Sans, and he's just like, hey, could you draw yourself? Could you guys draw yourselves for this thing? And I'm just like, oh, you fucker. Oh, you goddamn motherfucker. How many people are on this photograph? Ash, welcome in. Hello. How are you doing? Can I potentially get from this? How goes the day, Ash? So many games you need to clear your backlog. Dude. Same. We're getting by though. We're scurrying along. Really. I'm eating the egg. I'm eating the egg. I don't care. I'm eating the egg. It didn't give me much. A very dangerous enemy? Maybe? Oh god. Leave me. We are discussing Deltarune spoilers, so if you have any care for Deltarune, you know, be wary. If you do not, feel free to stick around. No, vegan. You're albino? Sorry. Oh, man. I just find it like such a cool game. And I think the thing that interested me, or like that got me like thinking about it, was like someone mentioned that like, is Deltarune 10 years old at this point? How old is it? Because someone mentioned that like, despite the chapters being released so far away from each other, it does not feel weird, right? It does not feel like it is not, like, this chapter still feels like it was written by this obviously the same person who wrote it like however many years ago, and it's like, that's cool. It aged really well, yeah, right? Like, it didn't really hit me until I was just like, oh yeah, you're right. Everything comedy-wise and, like, quality-wise still feels, like, on par with what was released back then. If anything, it's, like, if anything, I feel like what was back, like, Chapter 1 is such a very different game to me now. Because I feel like 1 was cute. Chapter 1, very cute. But now, like, it's so ambitious. And I don't just mean that because, you know, Susie's, like, she is no longer a bully turned friend. She is, like, I don't know, man. Like, Chapter 4 made me really like Susie a lot. Like, a lot. And I'm like, I don't know. Dude, they're not giving me any amount of crap things. Ow, 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 ow. What the fuck? What are you? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Damn it. Try again. Chapter 5 was so U-coded, it's crazy. Chapter 5 is like, oh man. Like, okay, like, I also, sorry, real fast. The thing about Chapter 5 I really like is that, like, even if things are becoming, like, obviously the stuff with Noelle and Susie is, like, getting more and more, like, you know, like, focused. Like, Ralsei's entire, character is still being kept in frame, and I really like that. There we go. Like, we are not putting him to the sideline. Like, obviously, he's still got things going on, right? Like, something there. I screamed when I saw a character literally say, ooh. And I was just like, is it? Mate, you think? Mate, Toby, did you play? I don't know. Did he? What's going on there, bud? What's happening here? I know kids say that, but you know, did you know? He's dressed the same as you know? I didn't take that into consideration, you're right. Fuck. Fuck. Who hasn't played this game at this point, man? What's going on? I mean, of all people, it wouldn't surprise me, right? Like, I feel like from Touhou to Higurashi to Umineko to like anything of that, like old fan circle, like scene is like might as well be related, you know? Well, I guess that doesn't super surprise me. But man, what a world. Yeah, welcome in. Hello. We're discussing Deltarune stuff, so, you know, just want to give a heads up. I know it's only been a week, but I'm like... I'm like going insane. We need poison resistance, man. Yeah, no worries. If you feel the need to dip, by all means. I'm trying to be considerate. I'm not trying to, like, say entire, like, you know, like, oh, this is a spoiler, right? I'm not trying to say, like, here's a big twist. Here's... I can't even make up a fake twist. Because I feel like anything could be kind of like, yeah, Goku shows up. Well, if we're being... No. Yeah, I don't know. I like Deltarune. Maybe that's where I end it, because like it's hard to really talk much more about it anyway. I feel like me not being immune to like... Well, okay, it's really weird, because I feel like... It's not like I dislike Tenna, but I feel like... or Spamton, but I feel like I'm not like nothing, right? Like to me, it was like, okay, you know, like I think they're cool. I relate to them. I get them. But, like, you know, I'm like, like I was like, I'm fine with them. That makes it. It's hard to say. I was like neutral to them without sounding so like condescending. But no, I was just you know, like I like them. Then they serve me goddamn Mr. Perfect like on a platter. I'm just like, fucking god damn it. I like, part of me wants to say like, oh, I'm not immune to the Tumblr sexy man, but he's like the anti-Tumblr sexy man. I'm just like, what do you want? What do you want from me? What am I supposed to feel? I'm not immune to his Girona. Dude, I turned on voice clips immediately. Like once, like after kind of turning them off. It's crazy to me that you can turn them off and that fight is like harder because he's not saying anything. Like that's kind of funny. That's really funny. But it's also like weird. Why would you ever turn them off? Is this crab like? Crabs have stingers? No, they don't. Yeah. I don't know. For as much as I'm like, you know, itching for another chapter already, it is kind of nice to have something to go back to every now and then. Like going home, you know? Going hometown. You turn them back off. You turn them off and heard his Animal Crossing gibberish and turn them back on. Not right. Not right, damn it. Like, I think the only reason I was considering turning them off was because I was getting very confused whenever I would read his dialogue and it'd be so different from what he actually said. Like, that's it, though. Wait, I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna live. No. Never mind. No, no, no. Yeah, yes. Bothered the shit out of me, man. I'm not even the guiltier guy. But as soon as I heard, I'm falling, I fucking, like, that was a meme my friends would joke about who were very into Guilty Gear. And I would like, you know, I never knew anything about it, but I would just hear it and I'd be like, silly. And then they adopted it into the actual game whenever Kai is like falling. Like you hit him with a, you know, move that caused him to fall. And he says, I'm falling. And now it's just straight up like in game in Deltarune, and I almost had a stroke. I was just like, what do you say? Like, how dare you remind me of my old friend group, you asshole. That's not cool. More legs. Whenever it comes to video games where like you build a character, I always feel like I'm really bad at like getting survivability increase. There we go. Case in point. I was really bad at figuring out what armor and gear I wanted for. Part of me keeps wondering if I should go back and like find all those pink coins because I feel like I don't necessarily want to, but there are some extra things that I feel like I would miss out on if I didn't do it, you know? And one of those things is... Oh, wait, that's an exoskeleton. I need that. One of those things is, I would have felt very bad if I did not do the Gerson fight with Susie, right? Because I feel like that is like such a cool part of her character that I'm very much into. And apparently getting all of the pink coins gives something for Ralse. And not necessarily like an item, but like, you know, like a cool little like, you know, I'm getting better. Like I want to be like a Susie moment for him. And I really like that. But also I don't, finding all those coins is gonna kill me. You should go back. I like my little guy. My little dude. No! Fuck! Okay, one more shot. We're gonna try to get big. And we're also gonna get healthy. Like, it's hard for me to be like... Wait. I guess it's hard for me to, like, be... I'm not necessarily someone who really likes doing, like, the hard content in games, right? I never did the Sans fight in, Undertale. It's not what I come to games for. But when you frame it in a cool way, it makes me want to, right? And I actually don't remember. Is Susie learning how to heal? Is that is part of the main story? But is that like, is her improving how to heal part of the main story? Because I feel like Gerson does something in that boss fight that I really like. And it's literally the exact same thing that Flowery does. And I'm just like, dude, I just like mentors, I guess. Mentors who are like, yeah, she can be a good healer. Yeah, she can. And it's like, I don't know. It's adorable. It's cute. Our ability's going up. Let's focus on ability. Perfect. What happened to being a crab? Oh, whatever. Who cares? Not a crab. I like it when things are framed in very interesting ways. And that is enough to get me to actually, like, do a hard boss or, like, go beyond if I really need to. Did I end up finishing chapter 5? Yeah, I did. I really enjoy it. Oh, hold on. I really had a lot of fun with it. And, let's just become a bird. Why not? I had a lot of fun with it. Again, I'm excited for more, but at the same time, I'm like, I can wait. It's always gonna, like, I'll be there. Hopefully. I'll be there once more comes out. And but I'm also like a little bit scared, right? I forget, was it ever confirmed, like, are we hard, like, is chapter 7 the last one, or quote-unquote, you know, like, has it ever been said that that is, like, going to be the last one? Or am I just making that up? Can't believe you almost ignored the chapter 5 hidden boss. Dude, you, of all people, had to be there. You believe that was the intention, okay. Smart bird. Soren said, then I guess I'll... Hatsune Miku! I'm glad you took my word for it, because I felt really bad, like, being like, Kaya, you should probably do this. Not because, you know, you need to prove yourself as a gamer, but... Just do it. Just, you know... Dude, I don't know, man. It's one of those things I keep thinking, like, oh man, let me go back to Undertale. And I honestly, like, Undertale is still near and dear to my heart. But, like, it's so... The scope is so smaller now by comparison, you know? Not that that's a bad thing, but it's, like, weird to recognize. Like, you know, this is already a longer game. And it's not even done, right? Wait. Gotta get bigger, gotta get... Okay, gotta get bigger. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, God. Okay, I said don't. I said, you know me. I'm usually all about ignoring fandom. Dude, people are thirsty for. What's her name? Let's just say pink. I've seen so much pink art. I've seen so much pink and orange art, actually. Like, not together, just in general. Yeah. Because pink was in Undertale in the Switch version. But, like, they redesigned that design. People are about it. I don't know. Like, we are past the 2000s and the cat girl. Getting the mist. Okay, that makes sense now. I didn't even think about that. You're right. That makes so much sense. Wow. I don't know how I didn't recognize it. We need more cat girls. But like, I think it's just weird to me because it's like, for a long time I would get upset when people would be like, "Oh, anime cat girls, haha," because in my mind I'm just like, that has not been the norm for like a while. If anything, that saying you are into anime cat girls, it's like the biggest sign of to me of like, oh, you are older, right? But now it's like between Xenoblade and now this, I'm just like, yeah, I guess cat girls are still like in. How the fuck did you bathe from there? I don't mean to say, like, I don't know. I don't mean to bring this up to be weird. I'm just like, it's interesting. Man, the mystery artist, that makes so much sense now. I also want to say I'm really into like not like I really like the fact that Ross is like, dude, he was kind of crazy that chapter. He's just like, all right, you fucking mouse. All right, you goddamn rat. Let's. You want to play? Let's play. It's like, Jesus Christ, my guy. It's the energy we need. He was so angry. It's so good. Like, yeah, it's like I think that's why I vibe with like Flowery. I'm just like, yeah, man. You're not getting him angry just to get on his nerves. You're trying to like get him to assert himself and like realize, you are also a person like worthy of thoughts and feelings and opinions. Wait. Synapse. So getting him to be like, I fucking hate this guy. It's like really fucking good. I need to know what his deal is though. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Buddy, I need to know. We have to have a talk, my guy. The elephant has not been addressed. Speaking of, fuck. Ah, damn it. We gotta find points of interest. We can be an elephant. Wait, what? This is physical and ability, so I need to increase both at the same time. Okay. Guess we get you too. Just immediately going for a freak of nature, which is all fine and dandy in my book. I do like that even if, like, the entire thing with Toriel is, like, at least a little bit, like, smoothed out, smoothed over, right? Like, it's not as, like, you know, like, I do like the fact that Susie is still a little bit put off by her, right? I don't know, I appreciated that. I know everyone's just like, oh no, you know, like trying to spin it one way or the other. But you know, it's like I like how at least like feelings about characters that we've come to know are so complicated, you know? From other people. Like from people like I don't know. I did straight up tell Sans we hate this guy. Or I told Noelle that we hate this guy. It was funny. Luna, welcome in. Hello. Hi. How are you? I'm gonna... What time is it? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try wrapping up soon. Because, sleep schedule's kind of been fucked again. But I'm also gonna try going for a walk this morning. I've been going for I'm gonna try for like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for my walks. Can we be an elephant? Have a bad headache, but you're okay. Rest up if you need to. It's late. I appreciate you stopping by, but you know, if you need to rest, please rest. Do I have any amount of strength right now? Not really. Yeah, I should probably actually use Stoner. Okay. If I die one more time, we're ending the stream. Oh, thank God. Muscular tissue. Thank you. I'm the biggest elephant here. Fuck off. You're resting. It's just hot at your place and you think you need some water. Thank you for the hydrate. Please also hydrate. Me or Luna? Oh God. Thank God. Do I want to be big? No. Do I have shoes? Do I have legs? We will have legs now. Ow. Oh, fuck. No. Don't die. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Who can we raid? Well, that was Everything is Crab. Who's on? Do I not have? There we go. That was Everything is Crab. We didn't get to become a crab. Damn it. Woo. Woo indeed. Hold on, let's look for someone. Is it late enough that Cat is online? I feel like they're my go-to option, and I always feel like a little bit bad about that. They are not. Okay. Let's see. Does anyone have someone else they would like to raid? God. Ugh. Real fast. My feelings are still like a little bit rough. Does that go away at some point? Is it just assumed that it will become smoother with time? Or is that just my new normal? I can't help but like feel my teeth with my tongue now. I'm just like, oh, that's new. I feel stronger, better. It does get smoother. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I feel like feeling my teeth, it's just my new hyperfixation now. And it might be for... It's like when I got my new phone, but it's not a phone, it's a tooth. It's not like it's like a filling, but you know what I mean. Anyway, they will get smoother in time. Okay. How? Like just wear and tear? I thought that's usually bad for fillings. I feel like such a loser being like, oh man, my teeth feel so much better now. I feel like I upgraded them. Anyway. Okay. Here, let's raid into Jorosu. It has been a bit. They raided us back when we were playing Warframe one time. And I think it might be okay to raid into them. They're playing some Overwatch. I hope. And they seem to be like, you know, fun little group, so maybe that'll be like nice to listen in on. Yeah, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you all for joining for this random early stream. But for now, I gotta bounce. I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Bye bye. Hope you all have a good night. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, no worries. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone.